on.
Yeah.
I got more than one person saying like there should be music, and so like to check your DOSBox settings. So there should be music to this.
Well, it's Scum VM, not DOSBox.
Scum VM.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's music here.
Yeah. They're not seeing that.
They're not seeing that. Last time we had to... Why? Why does life have to be so difficult? Why is it not seeing this?
I don't know, Rich.
Does it just not like... There it goes.
Oh. Well, there you go.
All right.
Okay.
It just randomly decides whether or not it wants to show the game.
Well, so now go into the Scum VM settings or sound maybe? Yeah, maybe it's in there. Volume, sound off. No?
I don't know how to get into Scum VM settings.
Oh. Well, then we just might be BF'd. So
I have no idea how to fix that.
don't worry about it. Then let's not worry about it then. Okay, so where did we leave off, Rich?
You start up the game and you were on McDonald's? On the McDonald's station, I think?
I was on McDonald's.
Oh, you just decrypted the message.
Yes, I decrypted the full message myself with no help from anyone else. Nope.
You gotta load. F7.
F7. Right. Okay. So I was on Planet McDonald's.
The McDonald's spoof in Coming to America was McDowell's, I believe.
That's right. They got the Big Mac. We got the Big Mick.
They have the golden arches. What do they have? The golden M?
Right? No. What do they have? Oh, it's been way too long since I've seen that. Okay, so we decoded the message.
The golden arcs?
Oh, that's it. I got the golden arcs.
Oh.
All right, we got ORAD on a stick. We got thermo weave underwear. I got an Astro Chicken flight hat, a monolith decoder ring, buckazoids, and an invisibility belt.
And a quest.
And a quest. We're off to where?
Chad, did you make a little thing for the message?
Could you tell us?
Jack needs the message. I can't believe you have to go to Pestulon.
Well, I probably have to go to the only other planet I can go to, which is the volcano planet, I assume. That's what I'm assuming. Why am I not on my ship?
The small moon of Pestulon.
Okay.
An impenetrable force field surrounds the moon. It must first be deactivated. Its origin is unknown to us.
Why can't I get on my ship?
Look around. Enter ship.
Oh. Well, there we go. Because on this star map, I only have one more location I can go to, which is
You know what? I won't be shocked if
a new thing opened up.
a new thing opened up because you got the message.
Sure. Well, let's scan. Resume scan. So that's the volcano planet.
Volcano planet. I'm just curious.
That's Planet Ortega.
Let's scan around and find out.
Okay, yeah. And up here is the other planet, right? That's Fleeb Hut, which we've already been to. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to Volcano Planet. Set course. Calculating course. We played Astro Chicken.
Jack has not seen Solo. We won't be spoiling the Han Solo movie tonight.
No Solo talk, please. I will probably see it before Sunday, and no matter what, Sunday will lift the chat restrictions,
Okay.
the chat spoiler restrictions, but give people at least till the second weekend. Lightspeed.
However, the review is up. Half in the bag is up.
That's true.
So I can't acknowledge that controversially, I like it.
Whoa,
I really liked it.
We've talked about that a bit, where you and Mike liked it,
Yeah.
but Jay did not.
Yeah.
To spoil the half in the bag review,
Yeah.
which I'm sure you've all have seen.
Probably
already.
seen it.
But I'm surprised that there's usually, you know, on at least for major movies, you guys are usually kind of at least somewhat in sync.
Yeah.
So
No, we were all over the place.
that's great.
Confirmed richest Star Wars fan. See, this is annoying. I was hoping I'd hate it, because now people are not going to let up about Star Wars. You watch the Clone Wars show. The Clone Wars show is really good. You should watch the Rebel show. The Rebel show's really good. You don't like that Rebel show. Clone Wars good. I know it's about your two least favorite characters in Star Wars, Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it's your least favorite era. Star Wars is a really good show. It's got Star Wars and lights. I wish I hated Solo.
I'm very sorry, Rich. I'm very, very sorry.
But you like Solo, you might like Clone Wars. So Rich hates everything that's good about Star Wars. Would you call fucking Anakin Skywalker something good about Star Wars? Prequel era Anakin Skywalker?
God, no.
And boring Wan Kenobi? Good? You're holding those up as positives? This is why I'm not a Star Wars fan. I know they're probably trolling me, but sometimes I just go with it.
Volume is at a 12. All y'all. I just wanted to show you guys. It's nothing. We don't know how to turn the music on, if there is music to these sections, which I assume there is music, but we don't know how to do that.
If you rank the worst Star Wars characters from worst to least worst,
Okay.
how far do you go before you hit a character that's not from the prequels? Anakin, number one. Anakin. Teenage Anakin.
Because Anakin and Darth Vader are two different characters. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm with you. Oh, man.
Christian Hayden Anakin,
Oh, is the worst.
followed by baby Anakin.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. Shmi's pretty bad.
Everyone from the Jedi Council.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
Yes, he had a lightsaber. That was two lightsabers. I
Darth
get
Maul. Well, Darth Maul doesn't have enough personality to even be ranked. What is he as a character besides?
He's really good at the Clone Wars.
All right. The planet Ortega is truly a lava lover's paradise. Volcanic activity constantly reshapes its surface. So if you have any maps older than last week, throw them out.
Shimmy? I'm putting Padme before Shimmy.
Shmi?
Shmi.
The mom?
Yeah. Watto. Qui-Gon. Oh, God, Qui-Gon.
Yeah, wet bowl of oatmeal there.
You just start listing off prequel characters.
Padme was... yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Why are you so right all the time? Hey, you know what I should do? I should save. How do you save again? F5? Yeah.
What about Rose? She's not worse than any of the characters I've listed. I'm not fond of Rose, but she's not worse than any of the characters I just listed.
Which one's Rose?
Asian one from Last Jedi.
Oh, Rose, you might not like her as a character, but is actually a character, has stuff that she wants to do, has a little bit of a backstory. She has a thing. Rose has purpose in the Star Wars universe. Name me a purpose for Padme besides Hayden Christensen loves her. No, Rose is something. Okay. Not that way. You might not dig on Rose, but at least she did shit. Had a backstory. Had a thing she accomplished. Muddled the messages at the end. You know, she did stuff. Oh no! Fuck. Oh shit.
Nah.
Come on, move. Oh, you dingus.
Kit Fisto? He's a non-character and he's going on the list.
Who's Kit Fisto?
I don't know. One of them Jedis that had like squid eyes or squid tentacles, squid something.
If you can't name their name, then they're a bad character.
I
Right?
think that was his name. Kit Fisto.
Kit Fisto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of the bugs. Count Dooku.
But he had 4 arms.
That's Grievous.
Oh shit. What? Oh, come on. I keep falling into lava.
They haven't even said Jar Jar yet. At least he has an arc.
Jar Jar's annoying.
But he's up there, sure.
Yeah.
Punda Boomba? What was who was the big Gungan leader?
Pumbaa-
Boss Nass.
It was definitely Pumbaa Boomba.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm sucking. Gotta just walk on the lava. Does Jar Jar have an arc? Yeah, he's an outcast of Gungan society, and then he helps them in the war and is then a hero at the end.
Yeah.
He's got an arc.
He's the only character in the Phantom Menace that does.
Oh, it's so true. It appears that parts of this planet's surface are not entirely stable. Better be careful, or you'll end up in the you'll end up lava fondue below. Oh, hello. I should save.
Mace Windu.
Yeah, what does he do?
Nothing.
He's got a purple lightsaber.
He's neutered Samuel Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! Way to go, Ace. You blundered your way to within range of... Oh, those are pirates, apparently. Jello Gun.
Plo Koon. He's on the council. I listed them like third.
The entirety of the council. Planet Ortega... Oh.
The Emperor, he's in the prequels. The Emperor, the villain, is the only likable character in the prequels. Palpatine. How fucked up is that? That he is the only likable character that you're happy to see on screen.
I'm okay with Ewan McGregor.
He's so boring.
You know, the character...
It's a waste of Ewan McGregor.
The character's very boring, but I like seeing Ewan McGregor on screen. How about that?
All right.
All right. Obviously loyal company men, the scum-soft employees are happily performing their duties, but looking at their weapons, they probably don't want to get too close. All right. Well, then, I'll just leave this area.
For someone who hates Star Wars, you sure know every character's name. I just called one of them Pumbaa Boombo because I didn't know it.
You hear a roar of the pirate scout ship taking off. The ship streaks across the sky. Oh, well, great. Also, Rich has a generally good memory. Generally speaking. Look at... Or look around. Oh, no.
What was less of a character, Mace Windu or Link? Well, Link, but Link's a video game character who's supposed to be a blank slate, so it's easier for you, the player, to put yourself in the game.
So, like, in the video game, you get to make a decision.
Right.
And then you are Link. In the movie, you can't make any decisions for the characters. You just have to watch them not make decisions.
Link is that way by design. Mace Windu is that way by incompetent writing.
Oh, wait.
If it weren't Rich's job, he wouldn't have watched any Star Wars past Episode 3. That is absolutely true.
There's a telescope, an anemometer on a pole, some seismic equipment, and a crate of some sort. Okay.
Fuck. In most every game, except for, I think the only exception is Breath of the Wild, you can change his damn name. It's not even Link.
That's true.
You can call him Fart.
Yeah, Fart goes on an adventure.
Fart goes on an adventure. You have to save Zelda, Fart. It's fun to call him something like Jerk, because then everyone's just insulting you all game.
Hey, jerk!
Yeah.
Look over here, jerk! Agreed. Oh. Look at that. Aha! You've discovered the force beam generator, and that moon must be Pistulon. Boom. Done. Okay. Boom. Okay. Nope.
You name like I say to make people sound like Foghorn Leghorn.
Hey there, I say, hey there.
I absolutely have to try that.
I say you picked up a magic telescope. Well, I say you are the hero of Hyrule. That's great.
That's good. Yahtzee made that joke long ago. Okay, okay. Well, good on Yahtzee. He's a funny man.
He's a clever man. Boom, my poll now.
So what's going on? Are you winning game?
I'm winning all sorts of game. I came down to the lava planet. I put on my underpants first, obviously.
Oh, good move. Good move.
And then I went over here and I had to watch the pirates for a little bit, but then they left. Or not the pirates, they're company men.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they left, and now I found the generator, and I took a detonator and a pole. I got a pole. And now I'm going to see if I can take anything here. Seismic? Is that how you spell seismic?
S-I-E...
Seismic?
Z? Ah, shit.
Look at equipment. There's a telescope, some... Oh, S-E-I. Look at seismic equipment. Seismic. Oh, duh. Look at seismic equipment. I spell and type good. Okay, well, apparently I can't do anything with the seismic equipment.
Turn on?
Oh. Oh.
Turn on equipment. Is there a button to push? Chat, we're aware of the Thimbleweed Park. We put it to a vote last stream, and the people wanted Space Quest 3.
Yeah, but I think possibly for our next adventure game, we'll do Thimbleweed Park. I have confirmation that we can turn off all voice acting.
Okay.
And, you know, it's been a while since we've done, like, we've never done, like, a point and click. And that could be fun. They're different.
No, okay. I mean, we could try.
We could try it. Could be different. Look down. I can't... There seems to be nothing I can do with the seismic equipment, but I feel like I'm just not typing the right thing. You know? Turn on...
Oh, did we figure out what's going on with donations and not receiving them? And I know we were busy with other shit before the stream.
Oh, shit. Then no, we didn't.
Okay.
You gotta go to...
oh, the bits. And, yeah, you... tell me where to go.
We got bits. Boom. There you go.
Where do I go to see bits?
What?
Is there a bit
Oh, yeah.
donation thing in here as well?
What? What do you want to see?
Do we get? They send messages with bits, and do we get that?
Oh, yeah, that's in Cheers.
Okay.
Though we can't read all of those. That's the problem with Cheers. All right. Well, no, I can't do anything there. I can't do anything with seismic equipment. I might have to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save.
Oh, because it cuts off. And there's no way
Yeah,
you can
so
see
we can
it.
only read like the first like word or two of it, unfortunately. So if you are tipping with bits,
I can't read it.
we can't read it, but we'll figure that out. I swear to you, we will figure that out. We were filming an episode right before the stream today, so we didn't have time. I promise I will figure it out.
Captain President says, "Hey guys,
Captain President.
just tipping here to let you know that They Might Be Giants is coming to Madison, Wisconsin on October 23rd. Enjoy, you fucks." All right. Madison's a little ways away.
Oh, it's not too far. They were just in Milwaukee a little bit ago. I didn't get a chance to see them, but
What's Madison, like a couple hours?
oh, not even.
No?
Hour, maybe an hour and a half.
All right.
Like,
all right.
no, Madison's a hop, skip, and a jump away. They keep teasing. Every once in a while, like a politician starts talking about a high-speed rail.
Karen, if you want to go, I will definitely go, Karen.
You want to go see They Might Be Giants?
Karen's in the chat.
Karen, have you ever seen They Might Be Giants?
She likes. I don't know if I don't think she's seen them live, but she likes that They Might Be Giants.
They're good.
So.
They put on a good live show. You should go. I recommend it. But they'll probably, like, if they tour again, they come through Milwaukee often. So.
Well, you just click on the thing for tickets, Karen. We'll go.
Not live? Well, yeah. Check it out. Though they do have a new album out.
I love you, baby. I love you.
They do have a new album out, so, you know, the constant worry is that they'll only play stuff off the new album, but it's not bad. Okay, you reach the rim of the decayed cylinder cone and are overwhelmed by the sight. An impressive machine of staggering size sits in the middle of the volcanic crater. Okay.
Rich is whipped. So having somebody in your life who loves you very much is being whipped?
Who wants to go do things with you?
Wow.
Wow. Karen sure has you on a short leash.
Do you want to go to that concert for those people you like?
You know that band you really like? I think we should go to that concert. Whoa, baby, slow down. Whoa. I'm in the shield generator. Something is happening.
You're moving fast. We might we might not have much to go.
Okay, well, I have a backup.
Oh, good. We might need it. I remember there being more on the lava planet, but I guess there really wasn't.
I have a backup plan, something I was going to save for another stream, but we'll see. We'll see how long it takes me.
Rich, if you're reading this, I love you and want your babies. You'll have to negotiate that with Karen, who is also in the chat.
Who has Rich totally whipped, by the way.
Right.
So you got to figure that out, man.
And the chat's yelling at you to save.
Oh, shit. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. It would be great if we had some music. I'll be honest with you. This is a very quiet game without music.
I don't know enough about the
Scum
VM to fix that.
If anyone in chat knows of any way we can mess with the Scum VM settings, in fact, you know what? Oh, look at this. Warning. MIDI parser. The requested SCIO sound has no MIDI note data for the currently selected sound driver.
I don't know how to change sound drivers or anything with this.
So that what's happening is the game doesn't know how to tell the computer how to make the sounds it's supposed to make.
Okay.
Right? Karen is Rich's fiance. Karen is me. Karen, now I just, that's how I picture you talking all the time. Karen is me. Karen is Rich's fiance and Karen is me. All right. Here we go. Go up a ladder. Beep, 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 beep. I saw someone ask in the chat, and so I will talk about it a little bit. Last week, we invited the neighbors over because they have kids our kids' age about, and they were interested in some D&D time. And so I made up a very small campaign. The campaign had, you know, maybe 3-4 encounters to it.
Yeah.
So, you know, an encounter is either an enemy that you need to battle, some sort of obstacle you need to cross, or like a puzzle element, right? And so it was very simple. They started off in a bar.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they're in the bar. There's a couple people they could interact with. And then all of a sudden the blacksmith burst in, and the blacksmith's daughter had been kidnapped. And they had to figure out whether or not they were going to go rescue the daughter. And, you know, of course, all the kids were like, yeah, let's go rescue. And then one of the dads who had actually played D&D when he was a kid, but, you know, not in 30 years or something, was just like, wait a minute. What do we get for rescuing your daughter? And I was like, yeah. And, you know, I'm the blacksmith. So I'm like, what? I've been making a weapon for the king, and if you bring my daughter back to me, I will give you that weapon, and blah blah. And so, you know,
smart.
It was
smart.
Well, like he said, you know, oh, after playing some old wheels, we're turning. Remember that, you know, he hadn't played since he was like 12 years old. But the game overall went very well. Unfortunately, there was a lot of younger kids there, and so it derailed a little bit. But I could see the adults were starting to figure it out, and like, they were having a great time.
Yeah, yeah.
I put a little bridge with a troll to guard it, but it wasn't like an angry smash everything troll. It was hungry.
Yeah.
And so before that, I had planted some like food items. You know, like some there was like a bat encounter that had like apples in the tree. There was a honeycomb. There was a bear that they could kill to get bear meat. And so they were trying to, I was hoping that they would like bribe it with food or something.
Yeah.
But what they actually did was they intimidated the troll, who was a speaking troll.
Yeah.
And they intimidated you. Oh, look, there's enough of us here. You better let us pass or we're going to kill you.
Yeah.
And their intimidation roll worked. So I was like, oh, okay, sure. You know? And then later, when they come back with the rescued daughter, that troll's going to have some friends, is what I figured.
Oh, wow. You're mean.
Well, you know, you got to have some actions have consequences.
Yeah.
But overall, the night it went really well. It ended a little short because some kids were feeling sick, and with that many kids, it was taking a very long time.
How many kids?
3 kids.
Okay, that's enough.
3 kids and 3 adults, and me, the DM. And so yeah, there was a lot of talking, and but overall, it went really. I think it went well. And did I save here? No. And we're excited to keep going. So, while trying to catch your breath, you take in the panoramic view. Below, you can see your ship off in the distance and volcanoes stretching out over the horizon. There is a large circular opening here at the top of the generator. This must be where the beam originates. Watch your step. Okay.
Jack, do you have any plans to play Detroit Becoming Human?
Not. I had suggested that as a possible review, maybe a first 4 hours of.
This seems way too boring.
All-
It seems way too boring. For
All
any of
I
these
have
things.
heard from everyone is that not only is it a game that tries to force its narrative on you over gameplay, but that the narrative sucks balls.
Yeah.
That's all I've heard about the game.
Obvious, ham-fisted.
Yes, and so while I was initially interested in Detroit,
Yeah.
like seeing that trailer at that E3, I think we did an E3 video, I was like, oh, this could be really
Like a
neat.
hostage negotiation game. I could see something to that.
Sure, and androids and humans. All right, like I was down with the initial premise, but the more I learned about the game, the more that it sounded like absolutely something I would not be interested in.
It sounds like a lot of housework.
Ha ha! Can I run now? The explosion disables the force field generator. You may now travel safely to Pestulon. Did it.
You're doing great. What, you just drop detonators down there?
I threw a detonator. Yeah.
Explain what we're doing in the game.
Oh, sorry,
It's not-
sorry. I picked up that detonator, and
I know.
I at first I did try to climb down. I wanted to see if I could actually go
get into
into
the-
the hole, and it wouldn't let me, so I just threw a detonator down there. And so now the force field is destroyed, so I can get to Pestulon.
You're doing great, Jack.
Yeah.
You're going through this like a hot knife through butter.
Yep. I think you guys should play Immortal Redneck. It's a roguelike. You know what? I did play Immortal Redneck.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That detonator has apparently set off a chain reaction of earthquakes. You'd better get off this rock ASAP.
I'm on it. I did play Immortal Redneck. Actually, I played it.
This is tense.
Oh, shit. You know what I should do? I save right here. Save scum! I am the save scum. I played Immortal Red... Oh, fuck. I remember how to get out. It's this way. I played Immortal Redneck when I played City... when we were playing... shit, what was that game called? Well, first-person roguelike. You know what one I'm talking about. The first-person roguelike.
The one where you were shooting out like the mushroom guys, the fantasy kind of medieval one where you have like a wand.
No, but that's another one. No, I was talking about the one we did a review for.
First person? Oh, Strafe?
Strafe, thank you. When we played Strafe, I actually looked into a bunch of other first-person roguelikes,
Yeah.
including Immortal Redneck, City of Brass, and someone is going to have to help me with, oh shit, with what that wizard one was called. Because I actually really liked that wizard one.
What was the oh shit?
It looked like I couldn't go that way.
You sure?
I don't know. I think I have to go this way. Yes, I have to go this way. That was like lava.
Okay.
I might have been able to, but I can definitely go this way. Or can I? Yes, I can.
You can.
Okay. Anyone remember what the
Look, I know Jim Sterling compared Detroit Become Human to a best of the worst game. I don't necessarily know that I want to play a best of the worst game.
We have a whole show for that already with
Right.
movies. Why would you want to subject us to that? For your entertainment? Things have certainly changed around here since you were last. The unstable rock has fallen into the simmering lava below.
Uh-oh. Save.
Shit, you're right. At best, y'all are going to get a first 4 hours of it. And maybe we can get some jokes out of that.
At best.
At best. And if Rich and I aren't feeling like it, there's going to be nothing. Because our sanity is worth something, goddammit.
I am completely not interested.
Oh, you can just fall right off, can't you?
Oh, hey. I was going to suggest the ladder.
Oh, I don't know if I have the ladder.
Did you get rid of it?
Well, no, because you used the ladder to climb up into space. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did get a poll. Your brow furrows in grim determination as you prepare for a tremendous leap. Leap!
Holy shit.
The Romanian judge gives you a 9.5, a truly outstanding jump by one of the finest young athletes we've seen this season. You'd like to try that again, but your poll seems to have fallen in the tumultuous lava below.
You're killing it, Jack. Killing
I
it.
get it. I'm on it. I'm on it, Rich. I get the flow.
Revenge of the Sith ripped off Space Quest 3.
I have the high ground, Rich.
Yeah, I know.
There's no stopping me now. Don't stop me now. We're having such a good time. Come on, get up. Get up in your ship. Sit in cockpit. Computer. And take off.
David Dino People says, hey, Rich and Jork.
Or
You guys should play Injustice 2.
yes, we
Now
should.
is the perfect time because the new Fallout was announced. Did you guys ever finish playing New Vegas? And what are your thoughts on the Fallout series as a whole? P.S. Is Jay dead? Yes.
Absolutely. Not a new Fallout wasn't announced. A new Fallout game was announced that is not necessarily a Fallout game.
Like a spinoff?
It could be a spinoff. It could be, heck, it could be another Battle Royale game for all we know. Like, we know nothing. And the people who are in charge of, like, PR for Bethesda have been pretty clear about, like, don't expect Fallout 5.
Okay.
Don't expect an open world RPG or you will be disappointed. It could be Fallout Shelter 2 for all we know.
I understand that 4 didn't go over that well with the Fallout fans.
Is that true?
I thought it was.
Oh, and I had heard that 4 went over like gangbusters.
Oh, well, let's show you what I know.
And this is probably one of those situations because neither one of us, to answer the other part of your question, neither Rich or I care about Fallout, the series.
Just never got into it. I'm not like against it on principle or something weird.
Oh, right. It's just nothing on my radar. And so we could both be correct and incorrect. My guess is a lot of people really liked 4 and some people didn't like 4 at all. Hey, look, 4 was great. 4 was ass. 4 was fine. 4 sucked. Look, it's all over the place. Fallout 4 was amazing. Fallout 4 was terrible. Done. Great. Thanks for making my point.
Baird Tone says, hey, newish fan here. I saw Jack wearing a They Might Be Giants shirt on one of the best of the worst.
I think I've worn 3 or 4 at this point.
And was wondering if he enjoyed their newest album, I Like Fun. You guys keep me from being bored at work. Thanks. You're welcome. Did you like I Am Fun?
It's fine.
I Like Fun.
It's fine. It's fine. It's so tough when You know, to me, like the first 5 They Might Be Giants albums are utter perfect brilliance.
Yeah.
Everything after that kind of isn't as good, but it's still all right. I don't know. No, I've listened to it a couple times and I haven't really gotten into it. So that's that.
And then, do you have any thoughts on the new Pokemon thing?
Did you see that?
No, I heard about it from the chat earlier.
What they announced is Pokemon Let's Go,
Okay.
which is a
Entirely different thing from Pokemon Go?
well, it's a partner to Pokemon Go.
Okay.
And so it's a new Pokemon game that you can use with your Pokemon Go Pokemon. And so like you can go out in the real world, catch a Pokemon, bring it into the game and do stuff in Pokemon Let's Go. You know, all the information isn't out there. But it's not a standalone Pokemon RPG.
Okay.
It's not that. And the other thing that they just announced was a Pokemon.
People are saying it's a remake of Pokemon Yellow. I don't know what that means.
Well, that's probably the one that's coming out next year. They have announced a new standalone Pokemon RPG, you know, a Pokemon game that'll come out in 2019.
Okay.
This is this. I don't know what this is. I don't care. I stopped playing Pokemon Go ages ago.
What's the difference between yellow and red and blue and
Pokemon
Jasmine?
Pokemon Yellow. So Pokemon Red and Green, or Red and Blue, were the first ones.
Okay.
Then after the anime started, after the cartoon started, they realized that Pikachu was by far the most popular character ever. Yeah. So they made Pokemon Yellow, in which you started with a Pikachu that followed you around, instead of choosing one of the base Pokemon, either the Bulbasaur.
So it's exactly the same.
Exactly the same, except for you got a Pikachu that follows you around.
Didn't they already remake that?
Pokemon Yellow? No.
Yellow, red, blue, same fucking thing. It sounds like.
Yes, it's essentially the same thing. It's all essentially the same thing.
And they're remaking it again?
Apparently, I don't know. Watch me not know what's going on. Let's Go is inspired by Yellow, using only 151, the original 151 Pokemon. Yeah, but Let's Go isn't a standalone RPG. It's a whole different thing. Like there's not going to be, or word on the street is that there's not going to be like random enemy encounters in Pokemon Let's Go.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a whole bunch of I don't know. Let's go to Pestulon. Oh, wait, we shouldn't go light speed to Pestilon, because that's just the moon.
Go for it.
I didn't save. Can I save now?
Just, nope. Oh, well, we let you escape? F6 for cockpit view.
Nope.
Well, hit escape. You're still in that.
Oh.
Now try it. There you go.
Because here's what I'm thinking. Is I should go at an attack speed. Because there's probably going to be people waiting for me, right?
Mm-hmm. Look, my love bit says, could we see a Star Wars film fully from the Empire's perspective? They are building infrastructure on a planet to deliver water to the troops, so to speak, and pesky rebels are sabotaging their endeavors. Enter Dark Lord Gregnak to save the day. Yeah, sure, why not? I wish Solo was awful. I wish Solo was awful. then I could just completely wash my hands. Why wasn't Solo the worst movie I have ever seen? Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh. We're already orbiting Pestilon. Okay. Oh, I get it.
Edo Kendo says, "Hey, Rich and Jack, I turned 31 years old today.
Great. Great job. You didn't die for 31 whole years.
What were you guys up to in the year 1987? Was it a good year? Thanks for the streams." 87? That was like damn near peak 80s. Fucking RoboCop, man.
I was 6. I was 6. No, I was 5.
I was 10.
Yeah. I was 5 for most of 87, as my birthday is in December. So I was too young to remember anything or do anything. That's what I got. That's the thing, you know, you and I aren't very far apart age-wise, but it's those kind of things where it's like late 80s, I'm too young to remember anything.
That's weird to me.
And you, that's like prime kid age for doing shit.
Oh yeah.
So like that's where it's like the big difference with us. Putin, because Putin is not a word. Push button is a word though. All right. What am I doing? I'm here to rescue people, right?
Yeah.
I should probably save. You make your way through the forest of strange trees to the clearing where you discover the entrance to some large underground complex. This must be Scumsoft. Suddenly, the door to the complex begins to open. 4 guards. Several guards file out of the entrance and disperse into the woods. They must have been alerted to your presence when you landed. 2 guards remain behind to watch the entrance. Okay. Go back.
Len Flakazinski says, "Jack, talk about the amazing music in Lord of the Rings. I think that elements like Argamama and Arwumna made me care about them because of the otherworldly music. What did your kids think of the Bilbo jump scare? Even as an adult, I can't watch that scene. Seen Deadpool 2. I think it's a separate question at the end. It says seen Deadpool 2, but there's like no period.
Right.
It's like, tell me about that scene. Seen Deadpool 2?
That scene in The Hobbit, seen Deadpool 2.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about. No, I haven't seen Deadpool 2. I was just talking to Rich about this. My priorities are to see Deadpool 2 first and then Solo, but I haven't seen either. My kids loved the Lord of the Rings movies. We watched all of the extended editions now, and they loved it though. Like that final moment when Frodo is going to Mount Doom, and you know, like the tension is building, and the music is glorious. My youngest, it was finally starting to get scared. None of the orcs scared him. The dragons, fuck that. Giant spider, who cares? But like the tense music as Frodo is climbing a volcano, that was too much for him.
Huh.
Because like it's very intense, and you're not sure what's going to happen. And like at that same time, the armies of Sauron are surrounding what's left of humanity. Oh, it's so fucking good. And then we started watching all the behind the scenes stuff, and you start to just realize why those movies are so special. For the Lord of the Rings, they started building Hobbiton. They started building Hobbiton a year and a half before they started filming, so that the grass could grow naturally, so it would look like it's been there forever. And it's like that kind of thought and effort was put into these movies, and every part of the movies, including the music, which yes is wonderful and perfect. They're just fantastic films. I look forward to rewatching them again. I am going to. Okay. stay here.
True Blue Review in the chat says, I saw a guy walk out of Deadpool 2 with his 5-year-old. Why the fuck was he bringing his 5-year-old? That's the question.
Right? Why would you bring a 5-year-old to Deadpool 1 or 2? That's dumb. That's bad parenting. All right, let's enter Scumsoft. Can I save? I can't.
You save relatively nearby?
I think so. Oh, I hope so. Because that was the wrong decision. Thanks for playing Space Quest 3. As usual, you've been a real hoot. Shit. Oh, shit. Still up here. That's bad parenting. You know, like, obviously different... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. No. Ah, shit.
You that far back?
No, I just gotta... I forgot
You
to...
hit the wrong...
I forgot to say to go to Phoebus instead of Fibulon or... Yeah. Like, different kids can take different movies, you know, at different ages, and you, obviously, you know, like, you know...
I can take just about anything.
Well, and, you know your kids, and so, like, obviously... But like a 5-year-old in Deadpool just doesn't seem, especially in a theater setting. Like, you want to watch that at home with your kid where you can pause it or they can play with toys and stuff. That's fine, but don't bring that into a theater where there's other people around. All right.
Person in chat, if there was somebody in the theater with you for Deadpool 2 who had his phone out talking on it on speaker, that's when you get an usher.
Agreed. Absolutely. That's what they're there for. And you know what? Talk to management and get a free movie ticket.
Yeah.
Like, movie theater employees are really good at taking care of that stuff. If that ruined your movie-going experience, let someone know.
As far as kids and dealing with stuff, like, my mother was a horror fan. I kind of grew up watching, like, Friday the 13th.
Right, but I bet you watched that at home. Like,
sure.
She didn't take you to the theater.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Like, that's the thing. Like, wait till you get wait till it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray or Netflix, and then let your kid watch Deadpool. Why waste your money going to a theater?
Did I cry? No. I never got freaked out by violence. I love my violence. I always have.
Okay. Why not? There we go. I love my violence.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. More people that got shot in a movie, the better it was.
Now, save. 39. Boom, go. Here we are. All right. Now, this is a little save scummy, but let's just see what happens if we go another direction. Oh, and still get over here. Okay.
Yaden says, "Hey Jack,
Hey.
have you seen the trailers for Pokemon's Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee? They were announced yesterday for Nintendo Switch. Continue with the nice stream, guys."
I did. We talked about
Just
that a
talk
little
about
bit.
it.
Talked
And
about
you
that
probably
a
already
little
know
bit.
that. So, all right.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm trying to think of any, like, the direction. You know, I'm a fan of the old Pokemon games. You know, especially the Game Boy Advance Pokemon games. Those were some of my favorite Pokemon games. Is like Pokemon Emerald, that era. But I have noticed, or at least I feel as a fan, I have a declining interest as they make newer and newer ones, as I feel like they're less about the actual adventure and more about the end game and more coddling to less, you know, to children. They're coddling to children, which is fine because they're children's games, but I'm less interested in them. So even this new full-fledged
Well, if the older
Pokemon
ones were
RPG.
children games and still work for children, but didn't coddle the children, I don't know. Isn't that better?
I can only assume that they didn't sell as well.
Pokemon?
They're
In Pokemon's heyday,
they're
you're suggesting that didn't sell as well.
what? No, I'm suggesting that the newer ones are selling more.
Okay.
I'm saying that Pokemon ain't no, or Nintendo ain't no dummies with their money-making machine.
They're pretty weird sometimes.
That is true. So I can only assume that the new ones sell good enough to justify their existence. That's what I can assume, but... okay, let's return to ship. See what happens. Maybe if we go this way. What's over here?
Hammer Cap says, "Did you get the boxes of tapes from Alaska? I hope there were a couple tapes you didn't have. I'll be deploying soon, and I'm only going to take one handheld. What are a couple of your go-to handheld games?" We get so many tapes every day. I am almost sure we've gotten your Alaska tapes. If you were the guy who had like 6 different boxes of tapes that you sent to us, I got that. As far as handheld games, I've not been much of a handheld gamer myself. I'm going to say Tetris. What's going on? What did you do? What is going on?
I turned on my invisibility belt.
Because that was a smart thing to do.
Because that was a smart thing to do, but now I'm stuck here and I don't know how. Oh, here we go. Enter Scumsoft. That's I was waiting for that cue. Bye, idiots. What's happening? It looks like you've made it just in time, as your invisibility belt is now completely out of power. Save. Boom. All right.
What's the weirdest piece of fan mail we've gotten so far? Chocolate anuses.
Pure milk chocolate in the shape of anuses. You're within the outer fortifications of the Scumsoft headquarters. You see an elevator door and a button on the wall. Push button.
Did we eat them? I have self-respect. Shockingly. Geez, shots! Did it make a little bump noise when you hit the wall?
It did.
That's adorable.
Oh. I just wanted some chocolate.
Chat, Jack's only going to save when he wants to save, alright?
Oh, shit. Right now, I'm worrying about, like, I have to completely relearn how to walk. What? Where'd the door go?
It's behind you. You went past it.
Gosh, dang it. Wait. Stop it!
Can you slow the game down? Will that help?
Here we go. The door has a keypad security system as well as a composite facial scanner. It will be pretty tricky gaining access. Okay. There's another door.
G-Shot says, "Hi, Jack. Rich.
Hi.
Saw the RLM solo review, and I'm with you, Rich. I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. It had some dumb stuff, but I was never bored. Thanks for the streams." All right. Yeah, obviously, as you know, I agree.
Security, we have an intruder in accounting. Can I do anything? No. Shit. Can you move? Okay. that kill me?
It looks like it did. Nick Nevinger says, Rich, should there be a Star Wars movie that doesn't have any of the known Star Wars characters in it and also takes place in a different universe and also isn't a Star Wars movie, but instead a new unrelated film that isn't the same tired IP? Yes. Yes, absolutely. How much of a role did the Lobster Man have? He was in the background like a cantina alien.
Lobster Man. What?
Ano Rousey says, been watching for a long time and decided to use Prime to sub. Wanted to ask Jack, what's your favorite stout and what's your favorite lighter beer? I myself don't like wasting calories on beers that are less than 7% alcohol.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You know, there's a lot of really good stouts. Left Hand Brewery makes a really great nitro milk stout. That's incredibly smooth. Like any of the stouts, like if you go nitro stout, it almost tastes like a light beer, but it's really dark and rich and fruity. So Left Hand Brewery nitro milk stout. That was a great. I already used my invisibility belt, Yak Moose.
It ran out of the batteries.
It ran out of batteries. I used that to get in.
Hypothetically, can you add batteries? What happens if you look at the belt?
The Terminator's
They're not implying you can charge it there.
Is now completely out of power. Well, it just says it's out of power. But I don't necessarily know how to give it power. Let's go to that other door. As far as other beers, yeah, I don't know. Usually I stick to IPAs, but I mean, really in general, I haven't been drinking much at all. So, stop it!
I love that noise when you hit the wall like a poop. Pro Austin C says, sorry if you've been discussing this all stream. Just showed up. I'm still so stunned that Rich loves Solo. I have honestly not shaken my head that much in a theater since X-Men Origins Wolverine. Hope you guys are enjoying Space Quest. I've always loved the Space Quest. And we're not going to be having any talk about Solo today.
Not today.
Jack hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it.
Honestly, if you want to know what I thought, I mean, you just watch the half in the back. It's up.
Right?
So,
it's just that easy. Use a rat.
Hey, Rich and Jack. Just wondering what you're hoping to see specifically from Nintendo at E3. Games. Also to Jack, you gave me one of my new favorite Best of the Worst quotes in a recent episode.
Yeah?
Wake up, dickheads. It's time for Faust. Thanks for the laughs. You're welcome.
Oh, Faust. What a great episode. Wake up, dickheads. It's time for... I do like just wake up, dickheads, and then whatever thing you have. That's very...
No, it's time for Faust.
Yeah. Funny. No, but that's very like, you know, get in, loser. We're doing this.
Yeah.
I just like that as a general joke. But yeah, wake up, dickheads. That was funny. Just you wait. Just you wait, y'all. Okay, I think I know what to do. I think there's something that I overlooked.
You checked out any of the doors on the other side?
You fucking asshole.
Can you slow down the game? It might make that easier.
There. What? No, look, it moves. It moves it forward when you start
All right.
walking that way. But I figured it out. All right.
Oh, look around. You're probably in a closet.
Oh. This is a closet? I thought this was the exit.
No, you missed doors on the left when you were walking around. There might be more than one, even.
You generally have 6. Take stuff. It's just a janitor's closet and there's nothing in here. Like, look at closet. Okay. Oh, hey, there we go. Rummaging around in the cramped closet, you find a pair of old, grimy janitorial coveralls. Boom. Put
You're doing it, Jack.
Coveralls.
You're doing it.
What a great idea, Roger. No one would be suspicious of a janitor walking around. You grab the coveralls and pull them on, seizing the opportune moment to dump all the old items you've been pocketing along the way. What? What a great disguise. Wait, what's this? You reach down into the pocket of the grimy overalls and find, well, what do you know? Mr. Garbage, a trash vaporizer. You've seen these babies in all the janitorial supply catalogs, but your superiors were always too cheap to outfit you with one. Nice. Fucking nice.
Kevin Feige offered you guys a Marvel movie. What would you do? Rich would probably want to do Spider-Man. No! The Spider-Man they have is already fucking great. I could only fuck it up.
Right.
I'd leave it alone.
Yeah, like number one, hey guys, keep making Spider-Mans. You're doing a great job. Any Marvel movie?
Yeah.
I'd make a Long Shot movie.
Long Shot?
Long Shot.
I don't know who that is.
Long Shot is a weirdo late 80s, early 90s mutant. He was on Mojo's planet.
Okay.
And he has the power of luck.
And his name's... Oh, the Long Shot? That makes sense.
He has the power to...
That sounds like such a sniper power.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because luck.
Kill shot.
Kill shot. And I think you could do some really fun things.
Would he team up with Shamrock?
He would team up with... who's the lady in Deadpool? Domino.
Okay, okay.
She's the lady in Deadpool 2 who also has the power to manipulate odds, who was created after Long Shot. Or Domino. Like I think just a movie where the person has the power to change the probability that something will happen will. I bet Domino in Deadpool 2 has some really great action sequences.
Why would you become any kind of hero or villain? Why would you need to become a villain if you had that power?
Oh no, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, you just gamble and win.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Right. Right, but I think you could make a really fun movie out of that. It's basically any action movie except for the hero's a mutant, and then you put some C-list mutant villain there. It's great, right?
Mm-hmm.
After that, you know what I'd make next?
Huh.
Husk.
Okay.
Husk is another mutant, and she was part of the Astonishing X-Men. I want to say
Generation X.
maybe Generation X. Yeah,
I think
that could be. Well, you know what? A Generation X movie would be fun because they had some weird looking characters.
Yeah.
Remember the guy with the little head?
No, I'm familiar with it. I never really read it, so.
So Husk is a mutant who has the ability to change what skin grows underneath her current skin into different forms. And she always had the neatest visuals in comic books where she would like grow rocks underneath her skin so she'd be as strong as the Thing, and then she'd have to rip her skin off. And I think that's such a neat visual. Right?
Just creepy, man.
It is creepy. And then like she wanted to grow a regular skin back, she'd have to like chunk the rocks off of her. I think that's super neat. So I would make something very visually interesting. I'd try to, at least.
What about a millennial movie? What, like somebody who fights crime with like Instagram posts?
Ayo, like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to your boy Rich Evans. Bah, bah, bah. Anyway, that's what I would do. All right, so let's go in here because now, oh shit, I didn't save. I think I'm fine. Yep, I'm fine. Now I'm gonna save. Whoops-a-doopser. Try it. You are in the cost-efficient corporate accounting department of Scumsoft Incorporated. These hardworking accountants are trying to figure out where the company spends its money. Talk.
Talk to man.
Look at man. Everyone here looks related. It's like a secret society of nerds. Oh. What? Oh, I hung around too long?
It could be you're not cleaning. You see all those waste paper baskets?
Maybe. I just saved, so it'll be all right.
You didn't vaporize his trash. Do you have something that vaporizes things?
I do.
Okay.
You have demonstrated a surprising lack of janitorial skill. Perhaps this would be an opportune time to brush up on your technique with Space Quest 1 and 2.
Ugh.
Okay. Clean garbage.
Hey, Jigglypuff says, Rich, did you ever have to drive our beloved drunkards home after an episode of Best of the Worst? Or did you leave them to spend the night in the warehouse? Thanks for the stream, guys. Everyone's usually pretty sober by the time we're done. Go home. We're sober enough. You're sober enough. You got Uber.
No one's died yet.
You know what an Uber is.
Pretty much.
Remember, F3.
Oh, right. Thank you.
If I thought somebody was completely trashed, I would make them give me their keys and drive them home. It's not happened.
Cabinet. Nope. Shit. Excuse me, nerd. Excuse me, nerd. Shit. Nope. Just a janitor. This is actually neat. Just, you know, you gotta be a janitor for a little bit. It's fun. Neat segment.
Devdin O P.O. Pull. Sorry, spelled it out this time. Says, what do you guys think of the Jedi before the prequels, when they were just knights instead of the emotionless monks? Did you ever pay attention to Luke in Return of the Jedi? When Luke's at his most Jedi-y, and like all of his personality seems to be gone. Mm-hmm. The Jedi have always been boring assholes.
That's kind of the
That's
Jedi
not just a prequel thing.
Yeah.
In fact, I was worried about that before the prequels had even come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Luke was kind of a weirdo in Return of the Jedi, and you want to see an entire 3 movies about these idiots? Like, before they came out.
Like, if the fun part about Return of the Jedi, the point at which Luke becomes a true Jedi, is, I think, a point of confusion for a lot of people. It's when he refuses to fight. You know that end scene with him and Vader? And he says, I will not fight you, Father. That is when he becomes a Jedi Master.
Yeah.
Is because that's the code of the Jedi to be neutral, to be monks.
But Am I wrong in that thinking Luke is pretty flat in Return of the Jedi? Like, no, Father, you will come to the light side.
Well, he's doing the monk thing, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing the monk thing.
Yeah.
So that's not a prequel invention.
Right. Oh shit. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yes, that is not a prequel invention. That's how Lucas envisioned the world of the Jedi.
Also, will the next Nerd Crew shoot at real Denny's? Probably not. Will you actually put a pork pancake in your mouth, Rich? Probably not.
I mean, it's a pancake.
Does it have to be a pork pancake?
I'm saying it's just a pancake. There's not a lot of harm that can come to just a pancake, but that's really, that's your decision. I'm not saying you have to, Rich. I'm just saying, like, it's just a pancake.
Craig Nation says, "Hey guys, I enjoyed your review for God of War starring Biscuit. I've finally gotten around to playing it myself and love it. My favorite is how Kratos opens chest by smashing the lid and pulling out the treasure.
Yes.
I chuckle almost every time. Yeah.
You know what? I agree with that. That's so Kratos.
Gobbledygook says,
Typical Kratos.
thanks for continuing to play Space Quest 3. I was wondering if Jack was going to stream the new Pokemon Quest game on the Switch. It came out today, and it's free, you fucks! What's wrong? You missed a trash can?
I missed one trash can. And
Save, Jack! Save!
Listen, I assumed, Rich, that it was a timed thing. Like every trash can earned you 30 seconds or so.
No.
No, it's if you pass a trash can, then you fail. Fuck me! No, I'm not interested in the Pokemon RPG that came out because it's free to start. Is what it says.
Okay.
So it's a free to start Pokemon RPG, and I can only assume it will
charge money at some point,
or it'll be a pay to win,
yeah,
or another million bits of bullshit. Oh fuck.
Fernet Brack says, "Hey guys, happy Wednesday. What do you think Burt Reynolds' best film and/or what is best character he ever played?"
Boogie Nights.
See, I need to see Boogie Nights.
You do need to see Boogie Nights. Great.
My instinct is to say The Bandit from Smokey and the Bandit.
Boogie Nights is just such a
Cannonball Run's pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
Chat.
I'm not like a huge Burt Reynolds nut, so it's hard for me to say for sure, but he's really great in Boogie Nights. And just the idea of a character who's a hardcore smut peddler who also just wants to make good films, like good smutty films, good porno films, Rich, but good films. So he gets my vote.
Look, my love bit says, I am not usually one for love, but I can see that when a studio truly approaches a movie from a place for great appreciation for both the source material as well as the audience, that they are likely to be somewhat successful. Lord of the Rings and Deadpool. Okay.
Well, and right? Like Deadpool 1 was a passion project. Lord of the Rings, passion project. Even the current Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's a passion project from a producerial point of view.
Yeah.
But Kevin Feige is super passionate about his Marvel movies, and it shows in every single one of them.
What you're saying is, if you love what you're doing, you're going to put more effort and heart into it.
You're going to care about the little details that make it special. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Even if it's coming from someone like Disney, they're going to care a little bit more.
Jack, should you save?
I'm going to save right now. Okay. I'm going to save right now. Because yes, I should save. Okay, get out of your arrow. All right.
You were talking so much shit about Star Wars on Sunday, I thought you hated Solo. I like Solo? That doesn't mean I now love Star Wars. I was given Star Wars shit earlier today, too.
Yeah. Come on. There we go. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Shit. Oh. Look at the slave drivers.
I'm sure they're designed to look exactly like bosses at Sierra that they work for.
Right. You are in the boss's cubicle area, and the boss is in. Be reverent. do 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 do. Gosh, I always do that. My right hand apparently is slightly faster than my left hand. You stand on a platform overlooking the scum-soft vehicle bay. In the center of the hangar sits your ship, surrounded by rows of short-range skull fighters. Now, how will you ever get out of here? Who am I here to rescue? The programmers?
Yes.
Oh, the boss is out. Oh, I can't close the door?
Yak Moose says, Gents, how is your retirement plan progressing? Poorly. I know Rich says he won't live that long. Is he missing out on that sweet, sweet RLM money 401k? Well, I'm well ahead for my age group. Hope this tip helps you get comfortable. Okay.
There you go.
Rich probably didn't want to watch any Star Wars after The Phantom Menace. Pretty much.
Saving.
Actually, it was still probably recoverable after The Phantom Menace. Not that particular story, because I knew those characters were garbage. But if they just scrapped all of that and did something else entirely, maybe.
Like if they took a hard turn for Attack of the Clones, like maybe.
And you don't even continue that story. Like, fuck Attack of the Clones. Because you already shit the bed with your protagonists.
Yeah.
I need to like my protagonists. The prequel is completely lacking any likable characters whatsoever. Except for Palpatine.
Ah. Not where I want to be. Oh, shit. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I got this, Rich.
Okay.
Where'd it go?
It was Attack of the Clones in combination with the expanded universe. that killed Star Wars for me, or more accurately, just made me realize I'm not really a Star Wars fan. I've told this story before. I was reading one of the EU books, The Courtship of Princess Leia. I talked about the story before. They're like, oh, that sounds great. I like Han. I like Leia. Them flying around in the Falcon. That sounds like a fun adventure.
Yeah.
And then they crash land on a planet full of Jedi witches, and then Luke comes by, and it's Jedi, and I have to figure out about the Force, and I was like, what the fuck? And I went to one of the Star Wars forums, and I went like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why is everything always have to be Force, Force, Force? And every single response is, what are you talking about? What's Star Wars without the Force? What's the point? Force, 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 lightsaber, Force. And it was just like, oh, I'm not a Star Wars fan. That's why these people like Attack of the Clones. I'm just not a Star Wars fan.
Right. I need that face. See that painting? Rich? See that painting?
Yeah.
That's the boss's face because the door has a key card and a face scanner.
You got to figure it out, Jack.
You see, I'm on it, except for apparently I missed a garbage can somewhere. Where am I?
Tiberius Kirk, if the fans all like Force, 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 lightsaber, Force, and all of the books and all of the movies are just about Force, 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 lightsabers, Force, then that's what Star Wars just is. It wasn't for me.
Mm-hmm. Yoink. My picture of Elmo now. What? How'd you know?
What happened?
I took the picture of Elmo. Oh, I see. I see what I'm supposed to do. I get it.
You get it?
I get it. Don't worry, I get it.
So, you know, this is a puzzle game. You talk about what's going on.
Well,
I
will do it here. So I need a picture of the boss.
Yes.
Because the door I need to get through need a key card and a picture of the boss, and I just got the key card on the boss's desk. It said it had a face scanner, right?
Right.
Right down there is a picture of the boss's face.
Correct.
So I need that picture. So I just took the picture and wanted to skedaddle. But then a guy came in, noticed the picture was gone, called security on me. But directly to the left of that picture is what appears to be a photocopy machine.
Jack, you are doing great.
I feel like I got the flow of this here game.
You are doing great.
I feel like I'm doing great. Thanks for saying so. So I'm going to take this picture. There's a sign enough is is not currently under repair, but I tried to use copy machine and it said get real. Put picture in copy.
Do I think there will be a way to make the Force and Jedi appealing to me? No trolling, just curious. You'd have to the Jedi. No, you'd have to just completely rewrite them and what they're about and how boring they are. You'd need to just throw it all in the fucking garbage can and start over there. As far as lightsabers and magic powers, like, I don't know, it was fun in the video games. Like, I like the original trilogy. There's probably, you know, not too much of it in the earlier films. Like, what's going on?
It's not letting me put the picture in the copy machine.
Use?
Get real. Put. Or wait. Maybe use picture in copy machine. And then I tried just putting my face on the copy machine. Look at copy machine. It's a typical office copier. Untypically, it works.
The Force just doesn't do enough. No, it does too much, man. A fucking game that had somebody using the Force to destroy a Star Destroyer? Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, the Force is a little what do you call it when just magic can fix everything?
Deus Ex Machina?
Right. It's like, what do I need to get out of this situation? Force can do it. Now I got lightning, and I can use my mind and telepathy, and I can jump real far. And do I just write copy picture? Is that it? Oh, come on. Yeah, Sierra. First, making sure that no one is watching, you slip Elmo's picture into the copier and press the start button.
Space Leia is no dumber than anything else that has been done with the Force. It is absolutely no dumber.
Say that again.
Space Leia
Yeah.
from The Last Jedi.
When she...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no dumber than other things they've done with the Force.
God, no.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I do think...
Like pulling and pushing things with the Force, that seems to be the bread and butter
Right?
of the Force, right?
Well, that's not telepathy. That's
Telekinesis?
telekinesis,
Yeah.
right? I do admit fully that the visual of her floating is a little silly looking.
Yeah.
But the act of doing it is perfectly acceptable.
It's fucking space, like fucking vacuum. So the Force doesn't work in a vacuum?
If anything, that would mean it would be easier for her to force, push, or pull herself.
Right.
Because there's no resistance through the atmosphere. Haha, checkmate, science nerd. She was pulling herself towards the large mass that was the ship, you see.
It's stupid because she isn't a Jedi. You mean Luke Skywalker's twin sister?
Think about it for a second. Who has always shown that she's had some sort of connection to Luke and the Force, even through feelings in the other movies like the original trilogy? This is what you're going with. It's true she might not be a Jedi, but maybe she has some sort of, Force-like power.
Like 30 years? You don't think Luke showed her a trick or two?
I mean, for a while, Luke had a school where her son, who has Force powers. Remember, Kylo has the Force powers, too.
And we know you don't need training to use this shit.
Are you a big dummy, whoever said that? Because I'm thinking you might be a big dummy.
Luke had a weekend with Yoda, and he was a master.
Yeah, master you are. Yeah. Let me ride on your back again. Yes, I like that. and see, Sharkspeare, I do agree. That visual of her, like Peter Panning, it looks a little silly, but absolutely she's able to do it. You know what? No, let's save. I did all the things. Let's save.
Are they defending The Last Jedi? Burn the heathens!
I liked The Last Jedi.
And I don't. I'm just defending this one thing.
Right. And by the way, it's okay if you don't like it, but so like the problem is, like, if you don't like a movie, that's fine. If you like don't, it didn't work for me, that's fine. But like, you're nitpicking the wrong things, I think.
I just don't get how this silly Jedi thing is okay.
Yeah.
And this silly Jedi thing is blasphemy. I don't see the difference between the Leia space pole
Yeah.
and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon moving in super speed.
Remember that? Remember when they ran super fast?
How could you forget?
Whoop, 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 whoop. Zoom.
Or Anakin and Obi-Wan flipping around on lava platforms.
Right.
That's dumber. That's
dumber.
far dumber to me. But whatevs.
Use picture. Oingo boingo. I'm in.
It's like this. Leia was frozen in space. Like, okay, it's not like you die instantly.
If you're in space.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you gotta work, you gotta move quick. If you're gonna do something.
Oh, you don't have a lot of time.
You don't have a lot of time.
Right.
But you don't instantly freeze.
Also, let's just pause for a moment and think to ourselves for something. What you're doing is you're asking, if you're saying, well, Leia would have froze and died out in outer space. So what you're saying is, I want scientific accuracy
In my Space Wizards movie.
in your Space Wizard movie. So it's just like, think about what you're asking here. Like, that's not it. Like, if it were Trek, absolutely, I would expect you to follow basic laws of physics and reality as we know them, because Trek is hard science fiction. But this is wars, man. You gotta be a little loose with the rules. You cautiously enter a darkened chamber. A seemingly bottomless shaft drops off into a black abyss. On a platform in the center of the chamber, the two guys from Andromeda wiggle helplessly in lime jello. The platform can only be reached by 4 retractable bridges at each entrance. Huh. That's interesting. So obviously I just saved, so I'm going to try to... Yeah, okay.
Admiral Holdo is as bad as any prequel character. Okay, she's a terrible character, but I really wonder how people would react to that character if you get rid of the dress and the hair and you just put her in, like, a general's outfit. You give her the kind of thing that Leia was wearing in Empire, and do people lose their shit over that character as much as they do now?
The dress was weird.
It was.
The cocktail dress?
Yeah.
Weird choice.
And the hair.
That's space.
Yeah, but she's not an alien. Well, I guess technically she is, but
Right.
no one else in Star Wars naturally has purple hair like that.
Yeah, you know what? Even just replace the cocktail dress.
Okay.
And maybe you got some, like, maybe, give her a general's uniform
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, then maybe. But, like, yeah, the dress is weird. The dress is definitely weird. Maybe. To me, like, it's hard because I completely see the logic of why she's there. The only reason Holdo is there is because Carrie Fisher was sickly and elderly at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they needed someone to deliver lines that Princess Leia or General Leia would deliver, but it can't be Carrie Fisher because she's old.
Yeah.
And
or possibly dead. They were still making it, right?
yeah, maybe. Well, they shot a lot, but she's not. She doesn't have it in her anymore to be that actor. So they needed the character, and so, like, to me, it's hard to even criticize Holdo as a character because that's just so obviously Leia,
I'm not fond of the character. I don't know why you spend that much time on a character who's not going to be around for the rest of the trilogy.
Because it was supposed to be Leia.
Yeah, but the costume choice was just bizarre.
And I can 100% be with you.
Yeah.
Why? Like, You're fighting in a rebellion. Did you just come from a cocktail party? And if you did, why haven't you changed? Don't you think she should change her outfit?
Probably.
But
Probably.
huh. Well, now we got a problem.
What's wrong now?
I'm not quite sure where to go or what to do.
What happened? Talk to me.
Okay, so I went into the door with the key card and the face scan.
Yeah.
And
You got in.
I got in, and there's 2 guys frozen in the Jello stuff there.
Okay.
And there's 3 entrances to get there, and none of the bridges work. And I don't think I can open or close the bridges.
Can you free the guys?
No, I only have my trash zapper, which only works on trash very close to me.
You tried using it?
No, I didn't try using it because I assumed it wouldn't work.
You know what happens when we assume?
I do.
Now I don't remember the solution, but
Right.
that would be what I would try, and save it. That way you're not out anything. If it doesn't
Oh yeah,
work.
I have a save right there. Oh come on, look at that.
This may be the stream with the most bad takes ever. I don't. What do you mean bad takes?
I don't. They still don't like it that I liked The Last Jedi. I legitimately liked The Last
Opinion
Jedi.
you don't like? I'm happy to talk about anything that isn't Star Wars. People keep asking me about it. You keep asking me about it, so it comes up.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Future Prez JRB says, "Hey Jack and Rich,
Hi, Future Press JRB.
thanks for the recommendation on the Yahtzee books. I loved all of them.
Oh yeah, man. That his 2 most recent ones are just above and beyond good. They're good science fiction comedies. This Differently Morphous and Will Save the Galaxy for Food. I remember things all the time. I just remember 2 things. Are really fantastic books, and I highly like if you are a fan of sci-fi comedy.
Okay, so you need a bridge to even get to them.
Yeah, right. So my bridge doesn't work. Those bridges are closed, and I can't think of any logical way to get even to those
The pole
doors.
is gone.
The pole is gone. All of my old equipment is gone, unless I go back into the closet and change back. But what I'm thinking is now that I'm in a janitor outfit, maybe I can go outside and snoop around outside.
Wait. So the rest of your inventory is in your normal outfit? You have to change outfits?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they want you to do.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm saved right here, though.
Why are the bridges broken?
Well, they're retracted. And so I assume...
There was a control panel on the other door. Is there a control panel like next to the door?
I did not see a control panel. And it did not mention a control panel.
Well, I mean... You'd think there'd be one next to you.
You would think there would be
I'd say,
one.
I'd go in there and say, look at door, or look at bridge, or... look at panel, just to see if it... I am now sitting on a free credit on Audible and was wondering if you have any other recommendations for books. Thanks, love you guys. I haven't been reading too much lately. The last good one I read was We Are Legion, We Are Bob.
Which is on Audible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're into the sci-fi comedy, I just got done... I don't know what kind of books you're into, but I just got done listening to The Color of Law, a history of racial segregation in the housing fields implemented by the federal government. So if you'd like a heavy listen. And now I'm moving on to something far, far lighter because that one was heavy. But it was very interesting if you're interested in that kind of thing. Now I just got a book. It's for my kids. Like it's a kid's book. Called Thisbe Trestop and the Black Mountain.
Yeah.
Thirsby Trestop and the Black Mountain. And it's like a little Dungeons and Dragons like adventure of this little person who runs around the mountain collecting stuff called Thursby Tresstop, and it's adorable. Okay, so let's look around. It's adorable so far. Oh, fuck! Around! You cautiously enter a darkened chamber. A seemingly bottomless shaft drops off into a black abyss. On a platform in the center of the chamber are the two guys from Andromeda. Wiggle helplessly in lime jello. The platform can only be reached by the 4 retractable bridges at each entrance.
Bridge.
Bridge. The only visible means of access to the detention platform is by means of retractable bridges.
It's contagious, Jack.
Look,
just humor me.
Yeah.
Look at panel.
An array of control buttons adjoins each door.
Why didn't you say something about that in the look around? Ah, Jesus Christ. All right.
But it does, like, where...
Try humor me. Push button.
That is clearly...
That is bullshit, and I like this game, but that is bullshit.
That was absolute bullshit, right? You're supposed to infer from the other doors. I don't know about that. Look at...
Pro Austin C says, how many DVDs or Blu-rays do each of you own? Do you have a fancy library full of them, or just random handful of discs? I've plenty of DVDs. I never started the Blu-rays.
Yeah,
it's like that. We're going straight to digital after that. It's like, why waste my time rebuying everything on a format that is already on its way to being obsolete?
Yeah. I have a small handful of DVDs that are like stuff that's very important to me that I have. Everything else I've purged, and yeah, digital everything. All digital everything. I have a very small collection of Blu-rays and DVDs. Stuff that I know that I won't want to get rid of until I get like the Blu-ray version of, like the Clerks 10th anniversary special, Clerks X.
Yeah.
The giant history of Clerks and that it's probably out on Blu-ray, but I also have it on DVD, so I don't care. Like the Lord of the Rings DVDs, I have a few television series, Sports Night, the complete collection that I don't know is on Blu-ray.
Look, Chad, there's a movie I absolutely love, and I want to own a physical copy of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a Blu-ray player, and I maybe I'll pick up a Blu-ray if I find it cheap, but I'm just as fine getting it on DVD, honestly.
Most of the times, it looks just as nice. It's kind of true.
I mean, every now and then there's something like, Fury Road. Yeah, I need a hard copy of Fury Road. Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's like, maybe the Blu-ray has bonuses or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, you look around, you get whatever works.
But
for you.
I don't have anywhere near as many as I have of DVDs, and I'm not about to go and spend a ton of money replacing the shit I have on DVD with the Blu-ray release.
Right. Unless it's really important. Like I have like 2 or 3 seasons of Batman the Animated Series on DVD. Yeah. But I know that Blu-ray's coming out, like the complete collection. I'm upgrading to that right away.
See, I've got them all on the DVDs, and I'm not gonna spend hundreds of dollars just to upgrade to the Blu-ray. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, I might do it. I might do it.
That's fine.
Oh yeah. Okay, I successfully free the 2 guys from their slimy confines, and they begin to speak. Thanks, dude. It'd be great to get out of that. It's great to get out of that green stuff. Hey, what's your name? Roger Wilco, you admit.
You admit. That's a great way to put it.
They discovered our distressed message. We coded into the Astro Chicken game and sent us here as punishment. Let's get out of here before we're discovered. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So what's your plan for getting us out of here, Wilco? Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Oh, Christ! Oh, fuck! You want to do this one?
Nobody's going anywhere. You must have thought you were pretty clever, Mr. Wilco, disguising yourself as a janitor.
I did, actually.
Unfortunately for you, my boys found your sorry excuse for a ship in the woods. Escort this gentleman to the arena. You boys haven't seen a good fight in quite a while. And do away with those two Andromedans. They have been more trouble than they're worth. Take them away!
Oh, no! Run! Punch! Fight! Kick him in the nuts! Zoop. Zoop. Aw. You and the two guys are separated and escorted away. A door opens and you are led into a dark unknown. What? Take that, Battletech! Look at that! Look at that! Giant robot fight! Yeah!
You probably want to save.
If I can.
Okay, Wilco, the name of the game is Nukem Dukem Robots. The only rule is that there are no rules.
Oh, sorry, not now. Okay, great. Use arrow keys to control your robot. Use the J key to punch. Use the M key to block. Press any key to start.
You have a limited power supply. A successful blow will absorb my robot's energy and vice versa. On the other hand, a wasted movement of any kind will rapidly deplete your robot's power. Sounds like fun, huh?
Save. Saving.
Block is M.
I'm trying. M, not K. Shit.
Wasted movements, Jack. Don't block for nothing. Every time you hit block, your energy goes down. Goes down.
Well, listen. This is me figuring it out.
Oh my god.
This is me figuring it out.
Oh my god. that was literally the worst I have ever seen anybody do at the robot punching minigame in Space Quest 3. Literally the worst.
Yay! I got him. Yay! I did it. That was my mad punching strategy.
You went from 0 to cheese in 20 seconds.
I figured out the cheese, man. What are you gonna do? Get them, you fools! Peace out, bitches! Oh, so I'm just saving 2 people. Like, it's not like I'm saving all the programmers.
Nope.
All right, well, that's fine. Oh. There we go. Well, Roger, you done good. You managed to rescue the 2 guys and escape from Pestulon alive. Looks like this'll be a milk run from here on out. Gosh, Raj, we really appreciate you saving us and all. Okay. Yeah, we were really scared. We didn't know what Pug was gonna do to us. Man. Hey, we don't think we better get out. Don't you think we better get out of here? Pug's really sore, and he probably sent some ships. Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't know I could do anything. Warning shots. Short-range fighters approaching from rear. Weapons lock on detected. Oh shit!
Oh, he didn't save.
Oh shit! Now I did. Now I did. God damn your games.
Executive Horsewife says, Rich, I was in South Chicago.
So how do you like the game so far? Worth $59.95?
At the time, maybe. By today's standards, well...
Oh, shit.
Have you died?
Yeah.
Cruise speed, 4.
No.
You're literally just...
Wait, how do I do the shields?
having the correct shield up. Oh.
Yeah, there was a way to do shields.
Yeah.
And I forget how.
Weapon system.
There we go.
B.
B. Oh, how do I fire spacebar? It's fine. Oh shit. Eight. B. Okay.
Ah, target in rear. In front, target in front.
What?
F.
How do you know? What's
It says on the bottom left.
Okay, you watch out that
Yeah.
for me. I'm gonna get you. It's okay, I got my shields up. Okay.
Rear. Front.
God, slippery bastards. Oh, you dingus. Ah, Okay. This is action-packed.
I know. Rear. This is just like the targeting system in the Falcon. Front.
Come down here, you dink. Right?
Rear.
Okay. Why can't I hit this thing? Fuck you.
Front.
This is harder than it looks.
Rear.
Fuck you. X-Wing fuck. God.
Front.
God. Fucking damn it. Hit him in the fucking shit already. Because the targeting. Oh fuck. I died. So the targeting computer only works on a up, down, left, right scale. So there's no like diagonal movement. So you have to go up and then over. It's harder than it looks, is what I will say.
All right. Executive Horsewife says, Rich, I was in South Chicago last weekend to see Slayer's final tour. I bet if Doom Guy had a favorite song, it'd be Hell Awaits. Also got to try a real gyro from one of the 35 gyro places near my hotel. Much better than what I get in my town. Love you guys. Oh yeah, Chicago gyros are the bomb.
Ah! Shit! Oh fuck! What? No! Where do you go? Oh!
Jack alt-tabbed. You might not have seen that. Jack alt-tabbed out of the game accidentally.
I alt-tabbed out of the game.
Is Joe Flacco Elite says, hey guys, is there any particular reason you've never streamed Fortnite? It doesn't even seem to come up in the chat that much, which strikes me as odd considering it's like the most popular video game ever. I also just think it would make a fun stream. I mean, we did the PUBG thing for a while.
Yeah, and, you know, Fortnite's not the worst in the world.
Lead the target, Jack. Lead the target. God damn it.
Oh, I took them. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck.
We went to download it on stream once. What, was it just too big and we couldn't download it in time? Was that the issue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it's fine. It's a perfectly acceptable game. There are some aspects of it that I like better.
Just out of curiosity, hit
Oh,
space.
can you use the mouse?
It's worth checking.
Oh, well, now you killed me.
Well, just hit space.
Now you killed
I'm
me.
I'm guessing you can't. Someone in the chat suggested trying it. Lock on? Is there a lock on option?
Oh my god, that would be great. Wasn't fast enough. I gotta be faster.
Controls, hit H.
When the enemy ships comes from behind you, you'll automatically begin tracking using the directions key or mouse to move the target crosshairs onto the target. There you go. Lock down, hit the spacebar to fire. Okay, mouse. Oh no, the mouse just... The mouse just moves it worse, almost?
Yeah, it doesn't follow the mouse. That solves your diagonal problem.
Kinda.
Gobbledygook says, even though expanded universe material is now no longer canon, there is nothing stopping Disney from using it. I think Disney will do the galactic invasion by Thrawn, Force Witches, and full-on magic. Solo shows, they will dredge up anything. Okay, I read the thing. I'm done talking about Star Wars, gosh darn it. Spacely Sprocket says, question about canon. I take for granted that every Marvel movie is part of the canon, but when I watch Star Wars or Terminator, I just pretend the shitty movies never happen. Should we as an audience ignore the creators to enjoy the works they make? If you enjoy it more that way, then yes. I've done it before with media.
I've broken it.
What's wrong?
I broke it.
What do you mean you broke it?
Nothing's happening. Did I win?
Did you blow up a ship?
I don't know. No.
Use a navigation system. See if you can just get the fuck out of there.
Non-functional.
Huh. Cruising speed? Does that do anything?
Oh shit! They're back! They're back! That was weird.
It glitched out for a bit, but they came back. Pro Austin C says, Rosemary's Baby, The Exorcist, Carrie, have you seen these classics? And if so, what are your thoughts on ranking them? Also, do you guys find Jay's love of weirdo movies like John Waters stuff and Eraserhead cute, annoying, or somewhere in between? I don't find anything. Jay's allowed to like the kind of movies he likes. That's just...
Yeah, what a weird question.
It's what he's into, and I don't have much thought on it one way or the other. I've never seen Rosemary's Baby, and it's been so long since I've seen Carrie, I'd have a hard time ranking it. So I guess it's The Exorcist by default. Hunchback Jack says, Rich, hey Rich and Jack. Or Jack and Rich, actually, they say. I got it backwards. Jack, I'm very impressed with your puzzling skills. I never would have noticed the photocopier. Well done. And this is the first time I'm tipping with Streamlabs, and it feels great. Thank you. Red Galaxy says, I don't know how much you guys care for anime films, but I think some of them can I think some of them can just be good movies in general and transcend the medium, such as Akira and Ghost in the Shell. Do you agree? Keep up the good stuff. Yeah. I guess I'd say I agree with that. I never cared that much for Akira. Just like everyone in Akira is unlikable. Kaneda's a dick. Do you want me to try?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I locked on. It locked on. How did I do that?
Say attack speed if you're not going that fast.
I did move to attack speed this time. So maybe I was able to lock on because I'm at attack speed now.
Oh, you able to lock on?
It locked on. I don't know how it locked on. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, this is much easier.
You just line it up?
Yeah. You just line it up, and it does it all by itself. No wonder I wasn't able to hit it.
I think Jack's getting it, everyone.
Oh, a little weak.
This thing just die on me? Come on.
Is it plugged into power?
There it goes. There it goes. Oh, we're not connected. Well, that's weird. I'll say this about Akira, though. The animation is impressive. How's that? I said a nice thing about an anime.
There you go.
So the animation is really impressive.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
My brother loves the fuck out of Akira.
It's a fine movie. Fine movie. Fine flick. The remaining enemy ships have given up and are heading back to the planet. It looks like you were just too much for them. That's right. Man, oh man, you really showed those bozos a thing or two. Now, can we get something to eat? I know just the place. You inform the two guys that Lightspeed is no longer functional. They're not overly pleased by that piece of news. What? Now I'll never get any food. Some rescuer you are.
What version of Akira did I see? It was almost certainly the original dub, whatever that is.
Lightspeed made...
I saw Akira when it was a new thing.
When it was a new thing.
Yeah.
Let's go grab a burger. Oh, okay, great. Too late, you realize that you have no course laid in. The light engines kick in before you can override. You inform the two guys that Lightspeed is now functional, but it's out of control. They're not overly pleased with this bit of news either. Ah, we're gonna die! Oh no, why did I get up this morning? Mommy!
Jack?
Yeah.
I hope you like anticlimaxes.
Careening blindly through space, your ship speeds towards a sizable black hole. Once within the gravitation of the black hole, there's no escape. You plunge into destiny. Okay. Oh, there we go. The overwhelming force of the black hole draws your ship in helplessly. You do anything. You and your passengers strap in and hope for the best. You enter a blackness like no other you have ever experienced. All sense of time and speed are lost. Suddenly, a bright light becomes visible in the distance. It grows larger as your ship races towards it. Finally, you are hurled out of the blackness into a parallel universe. You cut the engines to sublight speed as you near a seemingly habitable planet.
It's so meta. It's so fucking meta.
It's cute. It's cute. Greetings, Earthling. We are two guys from Andromeda, universally famous software authors. And I'm Roger Wilco, space-age swashbuckler and all-around nice guy.
Hello, I'm Ken Williams, president and founder of Sierra Online. So you two guys are software authors, hey? Okay, what are your credits?
Ever heard of Astro Chicken?
No.
Good.
Yeah, how about you two guys coming to work for me, I guess? I just met you, but you seem like nice chaps.
Sounds good. How many buckazoids does it pay?
What?
Say, Mr. Williams, do you need a janitor?
No.
Oh. As our space saga comes to a close, Roger, feeling a little left out, struts off to his ship with the satisfaction of knowing his mission has been accomplished. The two guys from Andromeda go on to create the Space Quest series of adventure games, reaping fame and fortune. They grow fat on their success and soon become burnt out. I assume that was a joke about game development. Being hard. And so we bid our hero a fond farewell as his ship once again bursts into light speed. Course unknown. By the way, 728 out of 730.
Not bad, Jack.
That's not a bad little
Not bad.
little quest there.
The difference might have been whatever the alternate kill is on the Terminator robot.
Yeah,
That might have been the difference.
However, I did that kill. It's pretty nice space quest that was. I felt pretty good about that. I
just feel like it just kind of ends.
Yeah. Well, you know, you get the ship battle. Like that was pretty exciting, I guess.
It's just filler. For an adventure game, that's filler.
Yeah. Agreed. But you know, a little action
Yeah.
packed, I guess.